That express train to promotion that we're on looks like it's now a first-class, one-way, direct shuttle with only one destination, and that destination being the National League. And we're also on the brink of making history in the FA Cup. Hello everyone and welcome to episode 13 of our Maidstone United Save, and an FA Cup second round encounter with Wrexham of the National League. I know I said before I wasn't going to concentrate on the FA Cup, or we might look in on the FA Trophy if we do well. But we're on the brink of history because Maidstone United, since their reformation in 1992, have never made the third round of the FA Cup. The old Maidstone did, with their best performance coming in the 78-79 season when they took Charlton Athletic to a replay. And the last time they made the third round was the 1987-88 season. But the new Maidstone have never made it to the third round. And we have a chance to making it to the third round thanks to victory over a League Two side in round one. And now we take on Wrexham, who are flying high and on a long unbeaten run in the National League. We will just have a look. As you can see from our league position, we are top of the table. We've been top of the table for a long time now. We have an 8-point gap over Braintree. They have a game in hand on us, but we've got 8 points and a 20 goals difference. Goal swing in the goal difference. We've got a goal difference of 33. Theirs is 13. So we should, by rights, be marching on to a league title, but we're not even halfway through the season yet. We've only played 19 games. There's 46 games to play in a season. As you can see, Jack Barham has already hit the magical 30 goal mark. Regan Booty has 18 assists. We're breaking records left, right and centre. We're on a unbeaten run in all competitions of 17 games. 9 of those in a row being victories. And as you can see, it's just a sea of green on our schedule at the minute. It's an absolutely beautiful thing to look at, if I do say so myself. The last time you were with me was back-to-back 0-0 draws against Braintree and Dulwich Hamlet. Since then, we've won every game. We beat Carshalton 4-2, Chelmsford 2-0, Hornchurch, and then came the FA Cup first round game against Morecambe away. At the time, Morecambe were 8th, I think, in League Two. We went there, completely outplayed them, and won 2-0. I know the XG says that they were on top, but we had more possession, we had more shots, and we were the better team. And the result showed it. That's the 8th place team in League Two, so it shows just how far we've come. And since then, we beat Weymouth 3-0, Dorking 2-1, Dover 4-0, went away to Eastbourne Borough and completely annihilated them 7-1. And then we beat Cray Valley in our last game 3-0 in the FA Trophy second round to exceed the expectations in that competition. Like I said, Jack Barham has been absolutely on fire. 30 goals in all competition, 22 in the league. An overall rating of 7.75. It's 22 starts. He scored 30 goals. He's brilliant. And to reward him for that, we've given him a new contract. He's now earning £1,000 a week. And he will be here for another 2 years. Well, the end of this season and next season. And Regan Booty as well has signed a new contract. We had an offer come in for him of something like £17,000. And I didn't want to upset him, so I offered him a new contract. The only issue is that his agent was adamant that there was a release clause put in there. So he's only £1,200 a week. But he has a release clause of $83,000 to domestic clubs in a higher division. So we could lose him at any time. It'd be a decent amount of money to receive for him, to be fair. another thing I wanted to talk about, something I really hate about Football Manager, something that has annoyed me for a long time now, is players in the squad, no matter how well you're playing, how well other players are playing, players in the squad will come on and say, I'm unhappy with my playing time, I want to play more, or I want to go out on loan. Mooney. Where is he? Dan Mooney. He feels alienated with his playing time. He's made 6 sub appearances, 1 start, and he hasn't really shown me anything. 6.58. We signed him. His contract status is squad player. You can clearly see it, squad player. And the other one, to Sean Walters, who I've placed on the transfer list, I believe, he feels alienated. To be fair, he hasn't even been on the bench this season. But, fringe player. It says there, fringe player. So a fringe player is on the outskirts of the team, could work their way in. I have 2 players on the wings, Rory Deacon and Jack Byrne. Jack Byrne has scored 8 goals, 10 assists in all competition with an overall rating of 7.67. He's got 4 player of the match appearances. He's got a 4-star rating for the position I'm playing him in. Rory Deacon has scored 10 goals, 7 assists and a 7.36 in all competition with 1 player of the match award, and has got a 3.5-star rating for the position I'm playing him in. But yet the other players come on and say, I'm not happy with my playing time, I want to play more. With the Mooney one, I had the conversation with him and I said, I can't put you in because Deacon is in the form of his life. And Mooney says, I haven't really seen much from him. I think this needs fixing. The players complaining about playing time, there needs to be something put into the game itself to say, like, hold on, the players are playing well, we're winning games, why are you complaining? Like, they're not, like in real life you might come and say, oh, like, could I maybe have a couple of games, or, and you'd say, all right, I'll give you a sub appearance, and they'd be like, oh, lovely. But no, not in the game. In Football Manager, players want time regardless of how well you're doing, despite the fact that one of them's a fringe player and one of them's only a squad player, and that's what they're doing. One of them's in the squad, one of them's on the fringes, but yet they're still complaining. And one more thing I'm going to moan about before I move on is Joe McGlynn, because I brought McGlynn in to challenge Barham for a place up front. He has a better star rating. If I clicked on quick pick for my assistant manager to pick the team, he would pick McGlynn over Barham. He's only had 2 starts, and I took him off both times because he was absolutely awful. And he's had 11 sub appearances. He's only scored 2 goals, no assists, and is 6.88 in all competition. That is not the return I want from a striker who is supposed to be better than my starting striker who scored 30 goals. But that's enough of that. Rant over. Let's move on to look forward to the Wrexham game. And if we look at Wrexham, they have been playing very, very well. Very well. Obviously, as you all know in real life, Wrexham are the team with Hollywood connections. I don't know where you can find. Yeah, their chairman or chairperson is Ryan Reynolds, aka Deadpool, the Hollywood actor, and they've got a lot of money, and they're doing well. 4th in the Vanarama National League. If we look at their schedule, they're on a long run of unbeaten games. Well, they had a bit of a dodgy patch at the beginning of October, but they're on a decent run, including a 7-1 recent victory over Bath, who were in our division last season. So yeah, we beat a League Two. We beat a League Two side, but this could possibly be a tougher task. But we are at home. We are at home, and we are playing very, very well. So I am quietly confident that we will make the next round. We'll add some opposition instructions, and the team that we're going to have to take on Wrexham is basically the starting side. Hill and Bin and Williams have been swapping and changing, but Hill's been really good recently. So the team is House in goal, Trotman on the right, Bradley Green, Carragher, Hill, Phillips, Corn, Booty, Ben, Deacon and Barham. We have a couple of players on yellow cards who could possibly be suspended if they do get booked here. We had a stage where this bit down here was just all injured or unfit, but we've kind of sorted that out now. And what it did do is it allowed me to play Taylor Curran. He's made 9 appearances, he's scored, and he has a 7 rating. So having a couple of injuries allowed me to bring someone in who's played really well. But then again, I think anybody could play well in this team because we are a very, very good team. And hopefully we can show just how good we are by beating the team that are currently 4th in the division above us and have all that Hollywood money. And the fact that we haven't scored a goal in an episode for a while, and we've been scoring for fun in the games off of camera, I'm hoping for a couple of goals here as well. But it's a quiet start to the game. Wrexham seem to be having the better of the game at the minute, 52% possession. They've had more shots on goal than us. And now they've got a corner. And Mitchell Bergkamp has headed home. And Wrexham are 1-0 up. Poor defending, really. Didn't pick him up. Allowed him the header. But hopefully, no. Sam Corn has been excellent recently, and he just gives away possession there for no actual apparent reason. Didn't even need to pass the ball. There's Bradley Green forward, and we can't actually get the ball here. This is not good. We've gone from a free scoring, very good direct counter-attacking team to not really doing much. But there is a beautiful finish from Trotman. Out of absolutely nowhere, really. And that is us back in the game. I was getting slightly depressed then. It wasn't fun to watch. And it was to a point where I was actually losing my words. And that pass there from Deacon, I thought it was all over. But then Burns brought it back. Trotman with an absolute thunderous right foot into the top corner. And Maidstone United are still on course to make history. And hopefully we can pick up another goal before half time. There's Booty through to Barham. And Barham's rounded the keeper. And it's been pretty much cleared off the line. But we're still on here for an attack. No. Possession given away again. But that's mopped up by the midfield. we can just hold out and want... What is that? Where's the marking? And now if... Oh, what a save. What a save from House. He's on course to break the record for most clean sheets this season. And yeah, he ain't keeping a clean sheet in this one. But it was saves like that have earned him the fact that earned him the right to say that he's got the most clean sheets for us. I've just that. Oh, right. Learn to talk, Pete, and let's sort this team out. Show me something better in the second half. And look, it's this. This is what annoys me. Byrne, Deacon and Barham, 3 of our best players this season. None of them have reacted to me telling them to show something better in the second half, despite the fact that 2 of them are on 6.6s. Right, let's see if we can get ourselves back into this game without any changes. I'm going to shout a little bit of encouragement to the team. There's Byrne, Phillips over. Can Trotman get onto it? He does. Barham. We need to attack a bit more. Right. Our worst player has been Hill, so we'll take him off. And Barham as well, but I can't take Barham off. He scored 30 goals this season. Got to give him at least another 5 minutes. I'm going to have to move to attacking. We need a goal. And there to take Barham off. He's going to have to come off. McGlynn comes on. If we can get the ball in it. No. Again. Just a poor attack. Bradley Green's now picked up an injury. And he's going to have to come off. For Curran. And it looks like we're going to remain on the brink of history and that we're not actually going to make history in this episode. I was so confident that we were going to get a result in this game. It's not over yet. If McGlynn can put this away, and he doesn't, but... Oh, no! How? How has he missed that? McGlynn just showing how useless he is by not scoring. And then an open goal for Rory Deacon. And he's blasted it over the stadium, I think. It's still travelling. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed that episode, please do leave a like, comment below, subscribe to the channel. And I will see you again next time. Bye-bye.